name is Nathaniel Cup. I'm one of the Industrial Technology Academy ambassadors at Van Horn. And I just want to say thank you for joining us today in this meeting.
No problem.
And also thank you for taking your time throughout the day to help us with our jamboree. Kevin, was it?
Yes.
All right. If you could just take a moment to introduce yourself and share a little bit about your career field and what you do in welding.
Okay. My name is Kevin Black. I'm a union millwright for local 1529 located here in Kansas City. Right now, I am a shop foreman for our fit and weld department. So I oversee every project, inspect everything, whether it be per the blueprints, checking out welds and being sure everything is to par before we ship it to the job site.
Mhm.
And when I first started here, I was 17. I was going to the Herndon Career Center here in Kansas City by Raytown South. Worked here like part-time, sort of, as much as school would let me. And then as soon as I graduated, I joined the union, and I've been here ever since. I've been here going on 9 years. So.
All right. And then so you already gave us a little bit of information that you started at one of the Herndon Career Centers that that the district is partnered up with. So was there anything that gave you a spark of interest in welding?
To be honest, I was going to sign up for construction first. And then a buddy of mine said that he was going to go into welding. So I just went ahead and changed out all the information before I sent in the paperwork.
All right.
Started in the welding class, learned a lot, and it was actually pretty fun. Because in my mind, if you're working with wood projects and you mess up, you kind of have to like restart.
Mhm.
But like, you don't necessarily have to do that in welding because you can just kind of fill in where you messed up and you won't ever notice. You can always clean it up and make it look good. It's easier to work with, in my opinion. So
Mhm.
I was in Herndon for the junior year, and then in my senior year, I had enough credits, so I was there all day. So that was pretty cool.
All right. And then and thinking about your daily work, you said that you're the foreman.
Yes.
All right. So what's the favorite part? What's your most favorite part about being the foreman?
Favorite part, I guess, would be being able to see every project, not just one in particular. Helping my guys make sure that they have everything they need, making sure they're not messing up, following everything through completely is pretty cool. Instead of just working on one thing and only like a piece of it. I think
Right.
being able to mess with everything is pretty cool.
All right. And then so before you're a foreman, so whenever you're just the normal welder, I guess, was there anything enjoyable about that?
Being able to just have a project that you worked on, making sure that you fit it up right, gets welded and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. You didn't have to worry about everybody else's problems. You just had to worry about your own. So
Right. And your work is your work.
yeah, your work is your work. So if you make it look good, then you feel pretty good about yourself.
All right. And so with welding, is there a part that isn't as enjoyable with it, or if like there's one thing you can change?
I mean, metal gets pretty dirty, and then also in the summertime you're welding, so it's like extra hot. But
Mm-hmm.
that's
So
probably
just
the only thing bad about it.
yeah. And then could you just did you only just go through with Herndon for for educational pathway, or all right? And it was 2 years you said that you took part of the program?
I think Herndon, since you only do like either the afternoon shift or the AM shift, they count
Mhm.
that as 1 year. So I guess I technically got 3 because
All
it was
right.
the half of the junior year and then all day senior year. So that was, I think they count that as 3.
All right. And then so what would you say that could help students now prepare for if they're interested in the welding pathway or industry?
I mean, looking into Votech schools, wasn't really like my big interest, but since I have done it, I know it's helped a lot. And then I know Raytown had like a small little metal works class or something like that. I didn't take part in that because I didn't really think about it, but I'm pretty sure any sort of experience would be helpful, just enough to be able to say, I am comfortable with doing that and I think I can make a career out of it.
Hmm.
Or, hey, maybe that's not the right suit for me, and you don't have to waste your money like in a college or something like that.
Right.
So that's how I see it.
Right. Cool. Looks like that was the last question today. Is there anything that you feel like that you would like to add on?
Regardless of whatever skilled trade anybody wants to get into, I think would still be a great idea. Because, like, I never thought about going to college. I just figured trying to get a job somewhere, make money, live like every other adult does. But for sure, unions are the way to go because you also get to attend their training and go through like a whole program of how each skilled trade works, jobs everywhere, a lot of potential money to make is how I see it.
All right.
I'd say it's definitely worth time looking at.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But that's everything today, Kevin. We thank you for spending time with us and sharing your experiences with welding. And we just thank you. We just thank you for using your time.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.